Hey, what's up, guys? So we're doing back another How I Made My Millions in Archeage, and this is something that is always profitable, at least for the beginning of the servers. It's insanely profitable, and this is farming, and specifically the farming seed bundles. So when you get to 15,000, you will unlock the seed bundles, which produce worms, bait worms. And in a fresh start server, no one has any worms, and fishing is always a big thing. Fishing is something that people want to do a lot of. So when there's absolutely no worms in the server, when there is a free 3-day clipper for using 50 fishing proficiency, worm prices are outrageous. The first week or two of the server, you got like worms at 40 or 50 silver each, which means that you could either make the bundles and grow them yourself and then sell the worms for a lot, or you could also sell the bundles themselves for like 2 or 3 gold each. And you can see they only cost 2 labor to sell. So you may be thinking, oh, that's fine and dandy. You can't make that much money anymore. You can't sell bundles for a lot. That's true, completely true. For the first week, bundles are probably one of the best things in a fresh start server to make. Unfortunately, this is not a fresh start server anymore. This is now 2-month-old server, and the economy has changed. Well, the bundles, again, only cost 2 labor points to make. It costs a very small amount, 1 Shigaton Blessing, and then 10 of the seeds. So when you type in bundle, the Shigaton Blessing is only around 20 silver, maybe 25 silver. So you're looking at a small investment there. And then the seed cost is only, for the basic ones, around 1 silver and 40 copper. So it's like for 10 seeds, it's a whole 14 silver. So you're looking at, we'll round up, 25 silver for the Shigaton Blessing, and then 14 silver for your 10 seeds. You're looking at 39 silver to make a bundle. 39 silver, and look at this. The cheapest, absolute cheapest bundle on the auction house is at 59 silver here for Azazel. I'm not too sure how well Azazel sells, but I would imagine they sell pretty decent at that price, because that's really, really cheap. So, So Azazel at that price, anything at that price probably sells good, just because of the worms. Worms are still like a couple silver each. Yeah, but farming is insane, because farming is needed for the pigments, for the oils. So barley is needed for the food. Corn, which we're making, or actually we're not making, rice we're making right now, is used. Corn and rice are used for the pigments, for the small seed pigments, for the leather armor, and you need a whole shitload of that. So barley, corn, rice, they all sell insanely well, and I've been constantly selling them. So barley in the 60s, rice and corn in the 75 range, give or take. And the key, again, is always selling them in smallish bundles. You don't want to throw a stack of 100 on here. People do not want to buy 100 bundles at a time. I've been doing 12 because I've been doing mass crafting and crafting like 300 bundles at night. Buying all the seeds, logging off, crafting 500, coming back the next morning, having 500 barley seed bundles, and doing mass crafting like that. So I've been selling them in a little bit higher bunches, but typically you want to sell them at like 8s. 8 is a great size, because you can fit 4 on a small farm. You can fit 16 on a large farm if you space it out correctly. So 8 is right in between. So 8's a good enough number for the small farm in case they want to do, multiple harvests. And then it's also a good number for the large farms, because they can pick up 2 of the things right there. And then it protects you from having someone undercut you. Because again, this is a very simple and easy thing to do. 15,000 farming is not hard at all. As level 50, you can easily equip a Dawn's armor and get 15,000 farming proficient for free, and you can make these bundles. And so every once in a while you do have someone who's undercutting, by 1 or 2 silver, but at that price, it's costing us, 39 silver to make. We're making 30 plus silver every bundle that we sell, and that comes out to, over 15 silver per labor point. Even right now, 2 months into the server Morpheus, it's not as good as 1 gold per labor point spent, or 2 gold per labor point spent at the very beginning of the server, but this is still a huge, huge moneymaker. You can go like I said, you can AFK craft at night, craft a whole bunch of them, come back in the morning, start slowly selling them. You want to put on maybe about 100 at a time, and then slowly but surely, they will sell. Put them at that range in the 60s and 70s, they will sell. Unless you have some crazy idiot on there who's, rooting the market, selling them for 50 or, low 60s. Just undercut him by one copper, and they will sell. So that is one of my favorite ways to make a ton of money. The easiest thing in the world, AFK crafting. I love this stuff. You do need a large inventory for this because, you have to buy hundreds upon hundreds. The only thing that would make this better is if they actually allowed these to stack up to 1,000. Because, I mean, come on, XL. We need these bundles to stack to 1,000. This is just a crappy seed. Like, come on. Why is it wasting up so much inventory slots to craft hundreds upon hundreds of bundles? Let's just stack it up to 1,000, like all the basic materials, and then we can have so much more free space, and I can just buy 1,000 at a time rather than buying 100. Yeah, so come on, XL, let's make this quality of life change here for all the farmers out there and the gatherers that are making these seed bundles and making a killing doing it.